Hello everyone, I'm Devanshi Vadiya and this is the fifth video of my LeetCode series. We are going to solve question number 143 with kids with greater number of candies. Here in this question, we'll basically start with the example because the question is a bit lengthy. I will just explain what the question is trying to say. We have given an array candies which is as follows. Now the array represents the number of candies each student has. For example, student 1 has 2, student 2 has 3 and so on. We have given an extra candies which is 3. Now what we have to do is we'll have to check if I add extra candies to each of the values, each of the candies, will it be greater than the greatest number of candies or equal to that or less than that. If it is greater than or equal to, we'll have to print true. If it is less than greater than, if it is less than the greatest number of candies, we'll have to print out false. Basically, what we have to do is we have this array. First, we will find which is the greatest number of candies in this array, in this specific array. As you can see, it is 5. Now, we'll add extra candies to each of the elements. We'll add 3 to 2, which is the first index. It is 5, so it is greater, it is equal to the greatest number, so we'll print 2. Now 3 plus 3 6, it is greater than 5, so true. 5 plus 3, it is greater than 5, obviously, so true. Now 1 plus 3 is 4, which is less than 5, so false, and so on. Just what we have to do is we as I did in these two steps, we'll first identify which is the greatest number of candies in the array, and then we'll add the condition whether it is greater than or equal to or less than. The syntax the code goes in the same way. We'll create first an array for loop to check whether the which element is greatest. So for that, we'll first create just a variable to use it inside the loop. We'll name it max candies. Okay, now we'll create a loop for int I equal to 0 where I is less than candies dot size where I increases after every iteration. Now what we will do is max candy is equal to, we'll use a method given by C++ of finding the maximum in a given array. We'll use max of the variable's name max candy and from which the name of the array candies of I. It is basically the loop to find the greatest of the specific given array. Now we'll create a vector to print out true or false. Since it is boolean, so we'll do bool, which is the data type of our answer, true or false, and the name of the vector, we'll just name it vector. Now we'll create a for loop for the same int I equal to 0 where I is less than candies dot size where I increases after every iteration. Now simple if candies of I is of I plus extra candies is greater than or equal to, both the conditions, we have to print the same thing, which is else dot push back else dot push back true. Now the else condition, since it is only three operations are there, less than, greater than or equal to. We have already used greater than or equal to, so the left is less than. We do not need to write the condition again. We'll just write else condition and else dot push back false, and we'll return false. And yes, that was it. This was the oral approach and the code for it. We'll just check if we have any minor mistakes left. No, there is a mistake. Thank you. And if you have any queries, feel free to ask me. And do like the video if subscribe to my channel. Thank you.